up, guys? Welcome to Cook and Tell. So today actually is a special episode because this is the first episode that samples were given to me. Actually, some of the items that I'm gonna use was sent to me by Real California Milk US Dairy Board. So they sent me samples of some cheeses that I can play around with. The one who's happy is my wife because she's a fan of cheese. That's fine because cheese is good. Anyway, so today I'll be making something Korean. Disclaimer alert, I'm not an expert in Korean food. I like eating in Korean food, but I'm not an expert. Please don't judge me or if I missed a reference. But I'm gonna attempt to do one today. This is the second Korean dish that I'm actually doing. The first one was the wings, which is, again, I know it's not Korean, but it's American, Korean, Filipino craze. Today I'll be making stir-fried beef yakiniku with kimchi rice and cheese sauce. I'm gonna use 2 cheeses for this one. I'm still gonna choose from the samples that were sent to me. Definitely use the orange cheddar cheese because I want to get that color. That's definitely something that I would use. Actually, I'm a big fan of kimchi. I have lots of pickled items. So one of the most popular one would be kimchi. Similar to Japanese, no? So they also have so much pickled food, which is brought about by history. I'm fascinated with Korean and kimchi, and specifically kimchi. Time for us to go and head into the kitchen, do some cooking of stir-fried beef yakiniku with kimchi rice and cheese sauce. Let's go. Annyeonghaseyo, guys. Let's do some cooking. Got 4 cheeses from the Real California Milk. So you're gonna need pure milk, fresh milk, flour, butter, onion, garlic, around 10 cloves, a carrot, 2 eggs, shiitake mushrooms. You can use the dried ones or the fresh ones, and of course kimchi, red bell pepper, freshly steamed rice, yum yum, and yakiniku strips. You're gonna also need your salt and pepper for seasoning, guys. You need white sugar, and that's it. There you go. These are the ingredients. Start with chopping the onion. Bam! Surprise. That's chopped onions. We're also going to chop these cloves of garlic. Bam! There you go. Now let's prep our meat. So this is the meat that we have. It's paper thin, as you can see. Place it in a bowl and add half of the garlic that you chopped. And then add 2 tablespoons of tikoman. Then we're also going to add a tablespoon of white sugar. Pepper as needed, and salt. Then we're gonna massage the marinade onto the meat. Alright, there you go. Next, let's prep the red pepper or the capsicum or red bell pepper. And this is the technique that I use. I cut around to avoid the seeds in the middle. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna dice this up. So cut it to small dice or brunoise, depending on your liking. And then we're also going to slice some mushrooms. So this is fresh shiitake mushrooms, but you can also use the dried ones. Just soak it and cut it the same way. Peel a carrot, and then we're also going to cube this into small cubes, just enough for you to be able to bite through it. And then we're going to get and prep the kimchi. So take out all the cabbage from the pack, but don't dispose the marinade. We're also going to use that. Cut it into rough chop. Just chop it to small bite-sized pieces. We're going to prep now the orange cheddar cheese and the cheddar cheese. Nice. Doesn't get oranger than that. So grate the cheese. Voila. It's really nice. We're also going to grate the cheddar cheese to the same size. And there you go. You got 2 cheeses already there. Nice. Next, we're going to prep the kimchi rice. So add the butter to the pan and add the onions, the garlic, and the red pepper. We're going to saute this and then add the carrots. Saute until slightly softened. Then we add the shiitake mushrooms to this. Then we're gonna add the kimchi together with the marinade and stir fry. Add the steamed rice onto the pan and mix to incorporate everything. Beautiful. We're going to add now 1 tablespoon of Kikoman, the Japanese soy sauce, and the seasoning granules. I didn't add this to the recipe because this is optional. You can add if you want. Now make a hole in the middle and add 2 eggs, and then scramble it on the pan. And mix it. Cook until it's fully cooked. Now on another pan, add butter and add your flour. That's a cube of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. And make a roux. Gradually add your fresh milk onto the pan until it thickens. And then add your cheese. Mix until the cheese is melted. We're gonna add more of the seasoning granules to this. And some salt. We're not gonna add pepper because it's gonna create like small specks. On another pan, add your butter. And add your marinated beef yakiniku. Cook this until it is fully cooked. Do a toss if you can. And then add some sesame seeds, which is optional. You can omit that if you don't want. Plating time. So let's plate by placing all the kimchi rice in the middle, making it pretty looking, and put the beef around the kimchi rice. Fantastic. Season with spring onions. And then I'm also going to add my favorite snack, which is nori, in the middle. You can take this out if you don't want to. Torch cheese on the side, but we're also going to put cheese on top of the beef. So lather the cheese over the beef and then torch. This will give it a smoky and toasted taste, which is very nice. You can omit it if you don't have a torch. There you go. And here is your kimchi rice with beef yakiniku and cheese sauce. Enjoy, guys. Okay guys, so we just finished cooking our kimchi rice with beef yakiniku and our cheese sauce. So what I did is upon the request of my wife, kasi she's the cheese addict. So what I did is I lathered the sauce over the beef and torched it, to give it that taste, that toasted taste. But you can skip that if you don't have a torch, because I do know that some of you might not have that. I also added nori. The reason why I didn't place it is because it's optional. You can actually omit it if you're not a fan of seaweed. So let's start with the kimchi rice. Nice. I think when it comes to kimchi rice, you can never go wrong with it. Actually, this one could be a little bit more spicier. So you can actually add more spice to it. If you have gochujang at home, that red paste, you can add that. That's good. Let's try now the beef with the cheese. It's really good. Because beef is good. The cheeses was very good. So again, I'd like to thank Real California Milk for sending me some samples to play around with. I like the combination of the 2 cheeses that I chose. Wait now. I might choke. what I did was I mixed the orange cheddar and the regular cheddar cheese. So this one is just balanced. It's not too strong, it's not too light. It's just in the middle, which is good. This is just fantastic. I like the balance of the nuttiness and the creaminess that it came with. So I'm not an expert in Korean food, so please do not judge me. This one is just something that I played around with my head. Guys, I actually launched a new like a mini show. It's Step Up Your Game. You see it here. So Step Up Your Game, actually the concept is I like play around with something that you usually see in your pantry. So the first episode was pancit canton. So I'm sure you have pancit canton in your pantry. So simple stuff that you can do to upgrade your regular pantry item to something new. So please do visit that. Because I would appreciate suggestions. Like, baka you have so much pantry items. I'm sure with you have a lot of sardines there. So, yeah, wink wink. You know what's next. So yeah, again, I'd like to thank Real California Milk cheese pack that you sent me. So I got 4 cheeses. I got a regular cheddar cheese. I had an orange cheddar cheese. I have a Kobe Jack and a pepper jack. So I can actually buy it in groceries. So like yesterday, when I went to do a supply run in the grocery, I actually saw. I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell button for notifications whenever I post a new video. Also, I'd like to invite you to my new channel in TikTok. So I have 4 now. It's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So please do visit my channels and support me. Thanks for watching, and again, as I always say, stay home, keep safe, and keep on cooking. Thanks guys, see you on the next video. Peace out.